position, new position. Stroke it for me, stroke it for me, stroke it for me, stroke it for me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So it's the same day, just another video. I changed clothes, finished my makeup and everything. I like my hair, but I don't at the same time. But anyways, we're just gonna get right into the video. I guess it's just gonna be like a story time or / relationship advice, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna get right into the story. So when I was like 16 or 17, still in high school, I met this dude, right? And I kind of felt sorry for him because he's like handicapped, which I know that's wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So he was handicapped or whatever, and he had cerebral palsy, so it affected like his lower half of his body. So I kind of feel bad for him or whatever. So we started talking, right? And he was a sweet dude at first, whatever, don't get me wrong. That's how people can get me, like being sweet and stuff like that. But just because I'm saying this, don't come into my inbox, none of that, because I don't got time. But he was a sweet dude at first. He was a little weird acting. So we broke up at first. So we broke up after like 3 months of being together or whatever. So my mama didn't like him. She called him a name. I'm not gonna say the name because it's so wrong, but she called him a name and she told me that I could do way better than what I had and stuff like that. I need to brush this.
Say no offense to people that's crippled.
Okay, well my sister said, no offense to the people that are like crippled or have stuff like that. I have nothing against y'all. This was just a situation that I had with an ex-boyfriend. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so my mama called him a name. We broke up. So like a month later, we got back together, right? Everything was cool. Nothing was weird. Nothing like that. I mean, other than the fact that, okay, so his cousin had been trying to get at me, but like he would be playing too much, so I ended up getting with him, right? Trifling, I know, but so I ended up getting with we're gonna call him Crip, not because he's crippled, but well, yeah, because he's crippled, but okay, we're gonna call him Crip. So I ended up getting with him because he was sweet, so we were together for like months, and I'll say around like November-ish, I started having problems with my parents because I feel like I was grown and I could do this and I could do that, and then they could tell me nothing and blah blah this and blah blah that. We was going through a lot too. And at the time we was staying with my grandparents, so I felt like I was shit. So I ran away. Me and my mama had got into it, and I was like, okay, well this, that. And me and my mama, we act just alike, so we gonna get into it. We don't get into it like that now, but back then we got into it. That's where I get my attitude from. But so I felt like I was grown or whatever, so I ran away and I went to go stay with this nigga. So it was for like a week, right? So I didn't have no clothes, none of that. Well, I think I had like a few couple clothes, and my friend, her name is, I'm not gonna say her name, but A, she came to pick me up. She dropped me to his house. I stayed with him. And it was cool for that week. But my sperm donor, my biological dad, I call him my sperm donor because that's, if y'all want me to go into that. Okay, so me and my dad, my biological dad, we weren't like connected until like my junior year. So when I was 16 and going through all of this, that's when we started being connected. And the person that raised me, my dad, he's my stepdad, but I don't call him my stepdad, I call him my dad. My dad that raised me, he was basically kind of like, it's just been on my spirit. He's a preacher, by the way. He was like, it's been on my spirit, maybe you need to contact him. So he ended up contacting him, this. I contacted him and we started to try to build a relationship. So yeah, that's a backstory. But me and my dad, we're not like my biological dad. We're not like this. Well, we are, but we're not at the same time. Like, I still have like problems because of the past and how he wasn't there and all this other stuff. But yeah, so we're trying to build a relationship. So he basically like came and got me from his house and told me like, you need to go back with your mama. Excuse me. My parents, they told me, they was like, if you gonna leave, you better leave the phone that we pay for, cause you ain't finna go nowhere with no phone that we paying for. And I totally understand that now. It's looking back on it, I don't understand why I did that, cause they was telling you right, and you just didn't want to listen. You wanted to do what you wanted to do, being hard-headed. So anyways, they told me, they were like, leave the phone, da-da-da-da-da-da. Through that whole week, I think my mom was like, she cried that whole week. And I feel so bad for putting them through that, because like, why would you go be with that nigga? Like, oh. Anyways, so I went back or whatever, and I made it back in time for Thanksgiving and all of that. And I stayed for maybe like a month, and then like around Christmas or so, being hard-headed because they told me not to talk to dude. So me being hard-headed, had a good job and everything, I met up with dude in front of my grandma's house, and they called me. Hard-headed, right? So my mama, I was gonna go with my biological dad for Christmas break, and my mama was like, when you go, don't come back. Mind you, I'm still in high school. She was like, I can't deal with this, too much stress, you're not gonna kill me, so stay with him. And I'm like, but I'm still in school, this, what you mean? So I didn't tell, I told him, but me, I didn't want to switch schools and move, because he stays in Houston, and my grandparents, they stay in like this little country town, like an hour away, called Liberty. I wasn't gonna go to Liberty High, and I definitely didn't want to go to Houston. So I was just like, I'm gonna stay with my boyfriend and his parents and finish school. Bad idea. So Christmas break goes through, he drops me off at my boyfriend's house, and I stay there. And it was fun at first, because like his mama is like, they stay in the north side, and everybody from Waco knows like the north side is like where all the ghetto people stay. East is where all the crackheads stay. South is where all the Mexicans stay, and the west is like a mixture, but the west is kind of like going into Midway, where all the like rich people stay. So north side is where all the black people stay, whatever. So it was fun at first, I'm not gonna lie, because I mean, I was a teenager and I didn't have no supervision, and I was just doing what I wanted to do. Bad. So months go by, and like he just started to act an ass, like was texting other females. He was like, oh, I'm going to my homeboy's house, leaving me there with his people, and I didn't even know them like that. Now his sister was sweet, I'll give her that. She would make sure that I was, straight or whatever, but that's not her job. And I was just like, why would you leave me here with people that I don't even know like that? So I'm not gonna say long story short. So yeah, that happened. And then like in February, I went to my grandmother's, and I'm not gonna say that yet, but I stayed with him, and I finished high school online, like not at his house, but like I would go to the school, go to the computer lab, and it was called Tops Lab, and that's basically like where you go, and I finished online. And with me, they was kind of trying to keep me there for a whole nother semester, and I didn't need to be kept the whole semester because I only needed a half a credit to graduate anyways. So I graduated like a semester early, but I didn't walk the stage until June of 2018. So I stayed around about January, February, maybe not even then, I really don't remember, but we got into it because I was at school, and I was like, I was logged into his Instagram account, and I was like, who is this? And he was like, well, no. His homeboy was driving me to school, and I was scrolling through his Instagram account, and he was texting bitches, and I clicked on it and read the message, and I knew he knew that I was looking because he didn't read the message yet, and I did. So you know how the little thing goes away once you read it. So I read the message, and nigga started deleting shit, and I'm like, no, I already screenshotted it. Boy, you not gonna play me. So I did what I had to do at school. It was like for 30 minutes I needed to go get like this paper or bring them something, so I did. And then his homeboy dropped me. Cuckoo. Dude was in the shower, and I was banging on the door. He opened the man, what? Had a towel wrapped around him. I was like mushing him in his house, like, what the fuck is that, man? And he was like, what you doing? You know how niggas try to act stupid. And I was like, nah, nigga, this, that. And I was going off, like, going full off. And he, y'all, I don't know what happened. I seen red. He went like this to me. I took that as a hit. Like, don't fucking touch me, bitch. If I'm touching you, that don't mean you gotta touch me. I took that as a hit. Nigga, I must have pop. I was going off. Cause don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. I'm already heated, so don't touch me. So I started swinging, hitting him all upside his head. And he like eventually grabbed me by like my wrist and was like, chill, bro, chill. But so I got mad or whatever, and yeah, we was fighting in the bathroom. Mind you, the bathroom is like hella small, so we in there fighting. Ain't no room. He had me grabbed by my wrist, and so he got me by my wrist or whatever, and he eventually got me on the floor. He telling me to chill out and stuff like that. And I guess he started getting mad, and he pinned me up against the wall and started choking me. Like y'all, I thought I was gonna die. I was pleading to God and everything. It was like, God, please don't let me die. If I die, I wanna go to heaven, please. Like, in my head, but in person, I was just like, but y'all, I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. So he lets me go. He threw my phone at me. My phone is dead. He tried to flip the story and say I was cheating. Wasn't. So I stormed out the house or whatever. And anybody that lives in Waco knows the streets. I walked from 15th Street all the way to the Wendy's in the West. And anybody that knows that that's a long walk. And I walked there and back to his house. Y'all, when I tell y'all, that was such a long walk, y'all. Like, and my phone was dead and I couldn't find nowhere to charge it. And I was gonna leave him that day. And I was like, my phone dead, I ain't got nowhere to go. So I ended up going back to his house. So after that, I say like everything was kind of cool. He kind of lied and told his mama like nothing really happened or nothing like that. But you know, after we broke up, he told her everything, whatever. But what else happened? Okay, so yeah, like a couple months later, and the whole time I was there, it was like issues like with everybody. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, so I had like issues or whatever. With not everybody, but it was issues going around. And then I said like a couple months later, he went through my phone, and the same girl that took me to his house that week that I had ran away, I was talking to her and telling her how I felt like he was using me and stuff like that. And he got in his feelings and tried to say that I was cheating on him again. And the reason he said that I was cheating on him is because he went to my Twitter inbox and I told my best friend to text me. Boy. And you could have went through my phone because I don't delete my messages. It wasn't nothing in there. So anyways, I was sleeping on the couch and he pushed me off the couch and was like, bro, get up and get your shit, get out. And I'm like, at this point, okay. Like, I was pretty much over it at this point. So I'm packing my stuff up. I'm in his room packing all my stuff up. He throwing my stuff. He locked the door and wouldn't let me get all the rest of my stuff. Like, bipolar, do you want me to get my stuff or do you not? And he pinned me and started doing all that wrestling on the bed. And he's like holding me down and I'm hitting him on his head like, get off of me, bro. Get off of me. And my head's not hurting because I had just woke up. So I get all my stuff. He throwing all my stuff in his mama car, talking about where you want to go, bro, where you want to go. Where you want to go. So he drives around the corner. And y'all, I'm like this. This is him over here. So, okay, now I'm him. He was like, bro, all I tried to do was fucking love you. And when I say he must have hit me like 6 or 7 times, he was like, beep, 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 like on this side of my face. And I'm sitting there getting hit. And he drives me back to his mama's house, get out the car and tell his cousin and his sister to drive me somewhere. So I'm sitting there in the mirror looking at myself crying and shit. And I'm bruised. Like, I'm dark skinned, so I don't really bruise that bad, but like all of this hurt. I had like a cut right here. My lip was busted. Oh, and while we was in the car, after I got hit, I tried to get out. He started driving. Like, we was stopped. I tried to get out and he started driving. He bit me on the back of my motherfucking neck. Y'all, I had like a huge ass knot on the back of my neck. That's how hard he bit me. And like, y'all, I didn't know what to do. So that time I actually left. Like, I got all my shit. I left with stay with my parents. But like, it had happened like that Monday, and they was all on Facebook like being funny and stuff, and they started it back up on Wednesday. And my mama seen it and she was like, what the hell is this? So y'all, my mama and his mama, they was going at it on Facebook. They made a whole Facebook live. My uncle pulled up to their house and was like banging on their door. They wouldn't answer the door. Like, it was just a whole bunch of stuff going on. His sister was threatening me, talking about, I'm gonna fight you. Never happened. But yeah, that was traumatic, and that's like one of the reasons why my anxiety and stuff is bad now. But like, y'all, don't stay in a relationship if a nigga's hitting on you, like, or if you feel like he's going to hit you, or you feel like he's messing with you mentally, or you just feel like you're not getting treated like you're supposed to. Girl, leave. It is many more men out here in this world that would treat you the way you're supposed to be treated. You do not stay for no nigga. Don't stay because you're in a situation. None of that. If you need to leave, leave. What are they gonna do? Or call the cops? I pressed charges and made an assault report, but I don't know if anything ever happened. But yeah, y'all, I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and end the video because my phone's talking about it ain't got no storage. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. But hey, y'all, please don't stay in a relationship with no man if they're hitting on you, or if you feel like they will, or if you're intimidated by them. You shouldn't be afraid of your significant other. So yeah, and men too, if you feel like your woman gonna hit you, fucking leave. Don't stay. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna end the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all in my next video.